Welcome back to the Cosmic Kickback. This is your number one movie podcast. I'm here with my co-host Josh, as always, and we got our first review this season.
Hold on, what's your name?
My name's Nick.
I forgot.
I thought people knew.
Nah.
From my voice.
Yeah.
No.
Well, we always got new viewers or listeners. Nick, you gotta let them know. This might be someone's first episode ever.
Oh, well, this is gonna be a good one.
Gotta let them know to stay, because we're talking about Wonder Woman 1984, movie that came out.
It came out last year.
It was on Christmas Day, right?
Yeah, and it was one of those that was like released on HBO Max and theaters.
Mm-hmm. We watched this together at Elijah's house.
We watched it on HBO Max.
Yeah, we did. Nick, if you had to sum up this movie in 2 words, what would you say?
Poor writing.
All right. Okay.
Weak writing, actually. I'll say weak writing.
So we shitting on it then.
I'm not gonna hate the whole movie, dude. I thought the opening scene was pretty cool.
Oh, with the flashback. Oh yeah, full spoilers. It's been out for like 2 months now.
Yeah.
If you haven't seen it, that's on you. We're going full spoilers right in the beginning of this one. So yeah, it opened. Yeah, I do agree. The opening, she's like a little kid back on Amazon running around.
I thought it was pretty cool.
Or what's it called?
The mascara.
Yeah, not Amazon. What the fuck?
Fucking working at a warehouse.
Yeah. No, yeah, that I do agree. I thought it was a little long though. Like going back and looking at it, it's like a 10-minute intro. Like she's just running a race, and then it's like she tries to cheat. The story is like you can't always get what you want, I guess. For cheating.
Or she's trying to like cheat her way to like get what she wants.
Yeah, you can't cheat. Yeah. Which is pretty much the underlying theme of the whole story.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't think we're gonna go through the whole movie just because like
there's a lot.
There's a lot. I just want to talk
just
about.
Go off the dome. If people are listening or watching this, they've seen the movie, so they know.
Yeah.
They want to know what we think about it.
Well,
just what's some shit you didn't like?
I mean, like I was saying, like I think the writing was really weak, and I think it was because the whole like plot point was like the wishing stone, right?
Mm-hmm.
So they were just like, oh, like you can wish whatever, like it will grant people's wishes. I don't know. I thought it was really weak because when you throw an element like that in your writing, you're just like, oh well, we can just do whatever then.
Yeah.
And you can just undo whatever. So it kind of, I don't know. Yeah, there were stakes, but it's like. If it all can just be reversed how it kind of was at the end, then it's like, what were the stakes really?
Yeah, and if we're gonna skip right to the end, I want to say it's extremely wishful thinking and wishful writing to think that Wonder Woman just saying, guys, just renounce your wishes, please.
Yeah.
To think everyone in the world is gonna be like, yeah, she's right. And
yeah.
What about the people that? What if I doubt everybody?
What if someone cured their kid of cancer?
Yeah. What if they're like, please,
like, no!
I just want my family to be healthy, please.
Yeah.
And then she's like, come on, guys, like, no.
That's pretty naive too, because
there's no way everybody
going to the first one. Remember, she was like, oh, like why is man bad? And he's like, sometimes people are just bad.
That's
it's
true.
Kind of like
now this one's like everyone's good.
Yeah. She's like, just renounce your wishes. Some guy's like, bro, like I just wished a house. Like I was homeless.
I think some of the wishes are kind of funny. Like when the dude just like tells his wife in an argument, like I wish you would drop dead.
She just dies in the kitchen.
I don't think she didn't come back. I don't think she came back alive. They never showed her like coming back alive.
I don't know.
Wow. So the
got the
Rotten Tomatoes up right here.
Got the stats pulled up. The tomato meter, is that the audience? Oh no, that's the critics. Oh,
so the critics hated it more than the audience. That's surprising. I thought they
have more common sense.
I guess.
For the first time, actually, I don't really agree with Rotten Tomatoes most of the time.
Yeah, I like to gauge my own opinion before looking
I agree
at
with the
it.
critics here.
So yeah, the critics gave this a 59%, so it's rotten. The audience gave this a 74%. So it's actually they're saying it's a decent film. But let's see, what are some other things I hate about this movie? Because dude, I don't know. I went into this maybe because I had high expectations. Because the first Wonder Woman's really good. I really liked it. I was excited for this. I remember we were all hanging out that day. Went back to Elijah's. I think we signed into my HBO Max account. We had Wingstop.
Oh yeah. Oh, is that when we went over to like everyone else's house and stuff?
Yeah, there was some slight.
We split up, got our food.
Some slight chiefing.
Yeah. Before the movie, I had to be.
The movie. No, I don't know if that made it better or worse, but
Arturo was talking a lot too.
Yeah, he
so I couldn't pay attention, but
everyone was talking. I felt like I don't know. I've seen it twice though because I rewatched it.
I think we were all complaining about the movie openly as it was like being played. We were just like, "What the fuck?" Like,
everybody was complaining the whole time. Let's talk about Kristen Wiig, Cheetah, one of the main villains. What do you think of her? I know there's one comment you dropped right at the beginning.
Oh, how I said she was quirky.
Yeah.
She was.
Dude, that's like your.
She's really. What's the word? Quirky.
You know how people. I know it is. I know it's. You know how people have like catchphrases in video games. Like if you were in a video game, you just be like, "She's quirky." Like
she's quirky.
That would be your catchphase.
It's like my character's thing. No, I don't know. I mean, she kind of played like a. What's it called?
It's a stereotype.
Like the intelligent like underdog in the office that everyone kind of like steps over.
Have you seen Batman Returns?
Yeah.
She pretty much played the same role that Catwoman played in that one.
Oh yeah.
It's like the exact same. She's like
played Catwoman in that movie?
Michelle Pfeiffer.
That's right.
She was like a nerdy looking like secretary or
like
something. People were dropping shit, walking over her, and then she becomes a sexy cat. It's the same thing pretty much, except this cat looks weird as fuck at the end.
Yeah, the CGI was weird.
Yeah, and it's the final battle. If we're gonna skip to that, I feel like they intentionally put it in like a dark, dim, like water lightning and shit, so they don't have to show the cat too much. But it's still, I don't know if it just looks a little off. I don't know if it's because of it looks similar to cats.
It was like quirky to scary, bro.
Quirky.
It's not sexy, bro. It's like white cheetah with like black spots.
And this is another thing. If we're gonna talk about that, how does the wishing even work? Because she got 2 wishes.
Yeah.
And I thought it was like everyone gets 1 wish because at one point he's running around. Pedro Pascal's in this. He plays Maxwell Lord. He's actually really good. Yeah. He's good in this movie. At one point he wants to meet the president or something, and he tells this guy, he's like, wouldn't it be like, don't you wish I had an audience of the president? He's like, yeah, that'd be great. Yeah. And then the capping is, and he's like, have I already taken your wish? He's like, yeah. And then so we can't do it twice.
Yeah. He's like,
but
oh, never mind.
Why does this girl get 2 wishes then? Because she wishes to be like Diana in the beginning,
and then she loses. Well, she sort of loses her powers. I think she loses her powers a bit because like she's like trying to cheat death with like Steve. Remember? Yeah. So she's like. She has to renounce him, and then she learns to fly. But back to that, I don't know. I don't know why she got 2 wishes.
So like, yeah, 2 things I'm confused with, and I still don't know the answer to. I don't know if there's some Wonder Woman stan out there that can drop in the comments the answer for this.
Scream at us.
I don't know if this is a plot hole or what, but
there's a lot of plot holes.
Yeah, okay, so at first I wasn't sure if the reason if Diana wished for Steve back.
Yeah.
But she wished it in her head. She never said it out loud. Yeah. She held it and like thought like, yeah, I wish that would happen.
Yeah.
So it can read your mind then, I guess your wish.
Yeah.
And I thought that maybe the reason why this girl was getting powers was Diana was losing hers and they were going to this girl. But it turns out that I guess that's not the case because she verbally wished to be like her. So is her wish taking away her powers? Like, what does this girl lose? Does she lose her humanity? Is that it?
Maybe. I mean, yeah, she actually did physically become a cheetah.
But I thought that was because of her.
A catch with
I thought that was her second wish though, because she was fine. That she looked normal. She was just starting to go crazy. And then on the plane, Pedro Pascal's like, "Oh, you want another wish?" Like, I think he literally says like, "I make the rules" or something like that. And it's like, no, you don't.
I mean, I guess since he's like, he wished himself to be the stone, so I guess he was kind of just like.
This is what I've seen people say. This is the answer to it, and to me, this is lazy writing. I don't know because this is never explicitly said.
Okay.
Somebody online said that the reason why she gets 2 wishes is because the first time she wishes to the physical stone itself, and then whenever Pedro Pascal becomes the stone, it's a second stone, but it's technically not because he's becoming
the same stone.
People are saying it's because one was to the stone and one was to him.
Okay.
But I guess
I don't know.
But it's like he wished to become that said stone, so I don't fucking know, dude. Oh, jeez.
Hold on, but so going back to the Steve Trevor thing, so.
Oh yeah.
Did you feel anything like when he came back? Because like the random dude just started. So Diana's at a party. It
confused me at first.
Yeah, and then like the guy's like, "Oh, Diana," and she's like, "Who are you?"
Yeah.
He's like, "It's me." And then like the camera like pans around or whatever, and he turns into. Steve.
That was a cool shot. I will say that.
Yeah, that was cool. I always like those.
But so when I first saw it, I thought he actually turned into Steve Trevor. It wasn't until I rewatched it.
Yeah, because he looked in the mirror and he's like, "Oh, like what am I?"
And that's the shot that shows you that no, it's not him and his body. It's like he's taken over somebody else.
Yeah, and that's another plot hole. Like, did this guy just get pulled out from his life?
Does
he have kids and wife?
Yeah, and they're like, "Where the fuck? He hasn't been to work in 2 weeks.
He's hanging out with Wonder Woman.
What the fuck is this guy doing?"
Him on the news.
Yeah, and then that's the other thing. Weird. Wonder Woman's like, "Oh, Like, I don't give a fuck, like, who this dude is if he's got a wife. Like, I'm just gonna have sex with him.
Yeah.
It's just some random dude's body. Like, this dude could have AIDS. Like, he could have
yeah, he is a random schmuck.
She has no idea who this guy is, and she's cool with it. And Steve Trevor says, like, this isn't right. And multiple times she's like, nah. Like, trust me, we got this. Like,
and is the guy whose body he's taking over conscious?
Yeah, is he like conscious during it? Is he like locked away in his head?
Like I'm with Wonder Woman.
If he is, he's probably low key. He's like, yo,
it's
Wonder
in a sunken
Woman?
place.
I'm pulling. Like,
yeah.
Oh man.
We just went into 3 plot holes like in one scene.
One other thing that I was like, what the fuck was Steve Trevor's a pilot. I get that.
Yeah.
How the hell is a dude from like the 1920s gonna be able to fly a fucking like jet from like 20?
Yeah, he tries to fly, doesn't he?
He gets in and he immediately knows what to fucking do.
Yeah.
And that's one thing. The second thing is they don't leave the fuel in the jets. They go and fuel them up right when people are taking off. They don't just leave fuel sitting in them.
Yeah.
So if he would have tried, it wouldn't have taken off anyway. There'd be no fuel in it. Damn. And then Wonder Woman gets written into her powers that she can turn things invisible, just for the sake of the plot.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I'm down with her like discovering new powers and stuff. Like when she learned to fly, like that was cool.
I thought that was cool. I just don't know why she didn't fly in any of the movies that take place after this. But
I mean, it was after she renounced her wish with Steve, right? Like she was hanging out with Steve and then she felt guilty.
And then she ran down the street.
Yeah, and then she like jumped. She jumped, right? She was like,
yeah, she starts jumping and then she starts flying.
Yeah, I think that's supposed to be kind of like another trope where like how in Spider-Man, remember when he's losing his powers because like Peter's super stressed out and like like he's not with MJ and like he's losing his powers and then he like fucks his back up. Remember?
Oh, that's like, that's funny.
Yeah, that's always funny. Oh man, but yeah, and then she got her powers back, so I guess it's supposed to be like a triumphant moment. But I don't know. I don't know. I feel like they could have. First of all, they shouldn't have revealed that Steve was alive in the trailer, like when they were promoting it and shit.
Yeah, I thought it would have been a better surprise.
It would have been way more. That's probably what it was less impactful too. Like when I saw it in the movie, because then I was also kind of confused about like, oh, like he doesn't look like Steve. But then I was like, oh shit.
And I felt I don't know about anyone else, but whenever they're having that emotional moment where they're like he's like, oh, you got to renounce your wish and all that, and then they're crying and she's saying goodbye again and all that, like. I felt absolutely nothing for that. Yeah. Maybe in the first movie they actually have like some kind of like emotional impact. Yeah. But this one I felt absolutely nothing, just because, like the whole thing overall, like the writing is weird, like the explanation on why he's there is weird, like it's completely at a dude's body. Yeah. It seems like from the get-go the audience is like knows like what the fuck, why would she be cool with this? Yeah. Especially since it's Wonder Woman, like. She should know, like, nah, this ain't cool. Like, I'm just fucking over some other dude's life. Yeah. Oh, God, I don't know.
There has to be, like, a set rule. I think when they were writing this, they should have just kept following the guidelines from the first one with, like, the set rules of the universe and shit. And, like, how the whole DC universe works. Because when you throw in the wishing stone, I don't know, like, just anything's possible. And then you have a bunch of plot holes that people have to, like, go on Reddit to figure out.
I'm cool with, like, okay, so...
I'm fine with like trying new stuff, but like you got to explain it clearly and shit. Yeah, and not fuck it up to where people are like hold up, like
like Avengers has fucking like stones and shit that can do anything. Yeah, but there's still like stakes.
And those are great.
Like this one, I'm cool with them adding in like some crazy like wishing stone thing that can do crazy shit if they do it right. Yeah, you know, like I'm cool with comic book movies having insane comic book ideas and stuff from the comics if they're done right. Yeah.
I can't wait for that, dude. I'm so excited.
August, bro.
And then when does Snyder Cut come out?
Next month.
Dude.
March 13th or 15th. One of the two. Oh, man. I'm really excited for that.
Do you want to talk about what you liked about the movie? And then we kind of just like took a big shit on it.
Yeah.
I mean, I was just more talking about what I was confused about and what I didn't like.
Yeah. I like Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman.
Yeah, all the performances are good. It's more of like the characters and like what the writers did to like make him do what they do. You know what I mean? Like all the performances and stuff, I thought they were pretty good. Mm-hmm. I like Pedro Pascal.
Yeah, I think he's the best part of the movie.
Yeah.
Let's see what else. Dude, I'm trying to think of shit I like. Yeah, it's kind of hard. I'm not gonna lie.
It's kind of hard.
Was there a post? Yeah, there was. It was. Linda Carter's in this in the post-credit scene.
Oh yeah.
The original Wonder Woman.
I thought that was cool, but I don't like how she looked at the camera and shit. It felt kind of like corny.
I think. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The whole tone of this movie, I think, feels very. I think it was intentional. It feels like the old like Christopher Reeve Superman movies where it's kind of like campy, comic booky, like
Sam Raimi.
Kind of like Sam Raimi too. Because he took inspiration from those Superman movies also. It feels like that, but to me, I don't know. I don't know if it does it correctly. It feels extremely campy in some parts, but I don't know if it pays off. I don't know. I feel like that's why they did some stuff like that, though, like you were saying. Oh, damn, they're still showing this in theaters?
Yep.
It's crazy.
Let's see how many seats are open.
Yo, how much money did this make?
Oh, yeah, actually.
Do we know what the box office is? Oh, man. Okay.
I'll look it up real quick.
I'll guess. Well, HBO Max, it's probably not going to include HBO Max sales.
Do you want to do globally? Globally is a lot more.
Do you want me to guess globally?
So guess.
So worldwide gross.
So guess like domestically.
So that'd be just.
I'll tell you right now, it's under 10 million. So
yeah, in the United States, it's probably like a couple million. Is it counting HBO Max or not?
Because if
it's just theaters, I can't see.
These are just the box office sales.
All right, let's just say 3 million.
3, it's 5.5.
Okay.
And still, that's not a lot.
Yeah, that's actually really bad.
Yeah, I mean in terms of like sales and
stuff.
And
worldwide, well, let me think. I know Australia is doing pretty good. I think New Zealand's doing good.
This movie's shite. They're just fucking pissed off.
Damn, I can't see it even doing that much globally. Like,
think like in between. It's kangaroo shit.
Did it make over 100 million?
Yes.
Okay, I'll say like 200.
It's 118 million.
118. Okay, yeah. So 200 was pushing it. All right. What was the box office, or what was the budget for this movie? I want to know if they made a sale or not.
Oh yeah, shit.
Budget. Let's see this. 200 million budget,
dude.
So it didn't make back what it would cost to make it. Damn.
That sucks. A lot of people aren't getting paid. Or no, Warner Bros is gonna have to reimburse.
Jeez, I mean, bro,
when will you learn? Bro, Warner Bros just needs to like, I don't know, dude.
It's just because
it's a lot of behind the scenes shit.
I don't think this has anything to do with the movie. I think people would have gone and saw this. It's in the middle of the pandemic. It's just because of it's because of COVID still. Like United States is still pretty shit.
Yeah.
There's only a few countries that are doing okay. Like Australia is doing good. I'm telling you, Australia busting right now.
Damn it. Let's just go over there. Seems fun. No, yeah. I mean, okay, yeah. For COVID, it was pretty bold of them to release it in theaters, but they also did the HBO Max.
Yeah, I wonder if.
I like that they didn't try to charge people extra. Disney was trying to do with Mulan, because I think that's bullshit. It's like, oh, you already have a subscription to our service. Your fans pay $30. It's like, what the fuck?
Damn, bro. This website gave.
That seems like a stupid decision.
It gave the writing a 4 out of 10. Directing a 4 out of 10, acting a 3 out of 10, overall 4 out of 10.
The acting's like a 7 out of 10.
I thought the acting was decent. Yeah.
I don't know. One thing that Christian said is like Patty Jenkins actually was one of the writers on this one. I think that's different from the first Wonder Woman, when she was just like a straight director. And I think Patty Jenkins is a good director. Like I've heard about her other movies, and she had a movie called Monster in 2003, and Wonder Woman 84 is like the first time she's gone back to like writing again. And I don't know, like when she's trying to direct and write, it's like splitting up your responsibilities, so she probably couldn't give it 100% on each. And then like when you're in the writer's room too, there's probably a lot of people.
Was anyone checking her?
Like
bro?
Creative differences.
Was anyone checking her? Like
no.
Like I swear, when people write stuff, it has to go through multiple people and be like, "Yo, dog, I don't know about this." People got to revise this thing. I don't know.
No, but I think she was the only writer on the script.
No, there's no way. Okay, so these are the people that wrote for the screenplay.
Oh, fucking Jeff Johns.
Who's Jeff Johns?
I don't know. I've heard he's kind of iffy in some stuff he's done.
Okay, he's a comic book writer.
He's done good comics, but like recently he's been doing stupid shit. I don't know what.
Fucking Jeff. Let's see. Oh God, he wrote the Green Lantern movie.
He's done a lot of good shit, but he's also done a lot of stupid shit too.
Damn.
I swear I'm forgetting something he did, because I don't know.
He's done Stargirl, The Flash.
He's done fucking everything. Like
yeah, we got it.
DC.
Yo, we did Robot Chicken. He did the Robot Chicken Star Wars. That's cool.
Yo, this is another thing. The movie to me felt like too long.
Yeah, the pacing, it's 2.5 hours.
The pace, yeah, that's the thing. The pacing in the beginning is good. Up until I think up until maybe Steve shows up, the pacing's fine, and then from on, it's like slow and weird, and it's really drawn out.
Yeah, there were points in the movie I was kind of bored.
Yeah, and
I think like the first one when I was just like up on my seat, like waiting to see what she would do next.
Yeah, and the first movie doesn't. It has really good. Like, there's no in this movie. I can't think of an action sequence like the Trent scene from the first one, where there's like a really good action sequence.
Yeah,
like, there ain't shit in this. Like, I really can't think of.
I felt empowered, and I wasn't a woman. Like on that scene, bro. I was like, yo. I
literally like in this movie there that she fights Cheetah at the end, which is like a minute long, and she just throws her underwater, and that's it.
Yeah.
There's a middle scene where there's like some cars, and to me it looks like really bad CGI. The green. Do you remember when she's in the car with Steve, and then she just opens the door and starts running? It literally looks like she's just doing this, like on a green.
Like some Scooby Doo type, like
it looks.
That did look weird.
It looks so.
I remember we all laughed at that shit.
Yeah, it was.
She just got out and was running the same speed like immediately.
Yeah, there's like it looks like she has no physics behind her. Like she's just like a cheetah running through everything. Like. She's like Pac-Man. Like, she's just going around.
Yeah, I don't know.
And what's another action scene? At the White House, I guess. But that scene's not that crazy. Like, they just shoot, block, and then Cheetah shows up.
Oh, yeah.
That's it. Like, those are all the action scenes, I think. Unless you want to count the opening scene. The opening scene's probably the best action scene then. It's, if they want to count that.
Yeah.
Oh, I wanted this movie to be good, bro. I don't know how the audience is actually rocking with this, to be honest with you.
Let's read the reviews. Can we read the reviews?
Oh, wait. All verified audience. Okay, there we go.
We just
man, Rotten Tomatoes is capping out here. That's why.
Okay, so the verified audience, which I guess is people that made accounts and shit and like rate it.
It might be verified. I don't even know. I don't know what that means.
It's a 74%, but if you just go to all the audience,
so everybody,
it's like 10,000. It's pretty much quadruple ratings.
Yeah,
and it's way lower. It's
43.
It's rotten.
Yeah, so there we go. That's what I thought. I was like, there's no way people think this movie's good.
Even Rotten Tomatoes is trying to. I bet Warner Bros. Paid them. They're just like,
we're getting near the end of this. What do you think? What would you rate this movie out of 10?
Give it like a 5 out of 10.
I'm giving it a 4.
You're into 4?
I want to give it a 5, but I think I gave 5 to
did we do that for Suicide Squad?
I think we gave it a Suicide Squad, and I
like Suicide Squad better.
Yeah, I prefer Suicide Squad to this, and that doesn't sound good.
And it's like it's not a good movie, but like it's just kind of fun to watch.
Yeah, at least it's doing something.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Like,
I give it 3 out of 10.
3 out of 10.
4.
Slipknot.
This dude, honestly, I'm thinking of all of the DC movies. This might be at the bottom of all the DC movies they've done.
I feel bad giving it.
Like look at what else is in the DCEU. Like there's Shazam is better than this. Aquaman's better than this. The only thing that comes close in terms of badness is Suicide Squad, I think. Like everything else is, I mean, Batman vs Superman. Some people hate it, some people love it. I think it does.
Amazing.
It does way more than this movie did.
That movie's amazing.
At least the action scenes are good. Like this movie, action scenes are. I don't even know. I could have made these action scenes. I could have put up a green towel and had Nick run in place. Justice League's ass. Yeah, that's true. It's between Wonder Woman and this.
I like Justice League.
Well, yeah, didn't you like?
I said it.
You like the Josh.
After years of people shitting on it, Josh brought like the extended cut with like 5 more minutes. Sat down and watched it, and I thought it was great.
The 5 more minutes.
I didn't think it was great. I thought it was good. Batman and Superman's way better.
I honestly, I don't know why. I've talked about this before. I was gonna say I don't know why people hate Batman vs Superman so much. I get it's not amazing, but I don't think it's his ass. Like this movie's ass. Wonder Woman, I watched it and I just knew from the start it was ass. At least Batman vs Superman has some redeeming qualities in it.
Yeah,
like some stuff in it that's.
And it's
decent.
just cool to watch him fight.
Like what's the scene in here is there any scene that's good? Like what's some scene where you're like, oh yeah, this whole scene was good, like by itself.
Like the opening scene.
Yeah, the opening scene.
That's what hyped me up. I was like,
yeah. Yo, watch if you haven't seen it yet. I would say don't pay money on this. Don't go see it in theaters unless it's in the dollar theater.
Yeah.
Honestly, wait till this is free on YouTube or something. I don't know.
Just pirate it.
This. Oh man. Yeah, dude. I was so disappointed with this movie. But
I would probably rate it.
Aren't they already confirmed they're making a third Wonder Woman, right?
Yeah.
Okay, they gotta do something. They can't let. God, man.
I don't know. It's also weird near the end too, because remember when like everyone renounces their wish and shit, and like they still remember like their wishes and everything.
Yeah.
Like, the guys in the White House, they're just like, oh, like the nukes are just disappearing, sir. So,
Yeah,
like, they're still conscious and they're like, oh, like all the wishes got reverted.
So in this universe, everybody's like, you guys remember that time in the 80s when everyone almost like the world almost got exploded, but then everybody heard a girl talking on the like, what the fuck?
I don't know.
What?
They should. I feel like a way to easily wrap that up. They should have just got the wishing stone, and Diana's like final wish could have just been like, oh, like I wish. I don't know. Like either everything went back to normal, or no one remembered this. Like,
bro,
because then you got to think if this happened in 1984, then like the future and all the other DC movies, that probably would definitely change the geographical. That would just change the whole world.
Yeah.
Like that would be a day they remember and shit.
It's like wouldn't be fazed by the fact that Superman exists.
Yeah.
Like this crazy shit.
Yeah. It's like, hey,
bro, people, why they could have? I don't know if I like this, but this is off the top of my head. She could have just like used her like demigod powers or something and destroyed the stone, and then maybe that just destroys every wish.
Yeah.
Maybe maybe she just kills Pedro Pascal, but she didn't want to kill him. In the comics, Wonder Woman's completely fine of killing. I think this one's like, oh, I don't kill.
I mean, this one would have been cool if it was kind of like.
She killed that one German guy.
Oh yeah, she didn't give a shit. She stabbed that random dude, thinking he's Ares. Yeah. Wait, Wonder Woman in the comics just kills like without question. Oh man.
I got one rule.
All right.
Tonight you're gonna break your one rule. Remember from Batman. It would have been cool if they had an ultimatum where she had to like.
That would have made at least give it stakes.
Yeah. Because then it's like, oh, did she kill or let the world like?
Yeah, it seems like that's what they try to do with Steve Trevor. Like that was her stake. Like she loses him again for the fate of the world. But there's it's a no-brainer for the audience. Like that's fucked up. Like this dude's just losing his life. Like this random dude that's taking control of him. And then hang on, I want to talk about real quick the ending. There's just like the random like Hallmark movie ending where it's like snowing and she's like looking around, smiling.
It is Hallmark.
It looks like a Hallmark Christmas movie. It's
fucking
like snowing.
Scene out of Elf, bro.
Yeah, and she's just like smiling at everybody. A kid like pelts her with a snowball. Yeah. And they're like, "Oh my god, I'm sorry." And then she's like, "It's fine."
I was waiting for the fucking.
That's
every kiss begins with K.
No, yeah. Then she
like
runs.
A jewelry commercial.
Yeah, she runs into the guy that was Steve Trevor was taking control of him, and then he's just like. Damn, it's good to be alive. Like he's played just like life is
fuck.
Yeah, like he's just like
my life.
And then
my children.
And then it ends. Oh, dude. Yeah. All right.
Well, I'm done. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much like on the movie anymore.
Yeah.
I give it a 4 out of 10. If you want to catch up on the, I can see the time. Damn it. Thank you though. Thank you. Yeah, we're gonna wrap up this review.
Yep.
I would watch it just to give you some perspective on like the rest of the universe. I don't think it even really correlates to much, but yeah, Wonder Woman 1984.
So
don't go on with high expectations. You might like it like me. Like if you like Justice League, I thought it was good.
If you want to have a fun time,
yeah.
If you're in a place where it's legal, grab some cannabis and watch the
Spark
movie.
up, homie.
That's the only thing making this movie worth
put
your
on
time.
something different. That's our review.
And put on something different. Yeah. Yeah.
Oh hell yeah!
All right.
That's the review, guys. Yeah.
Sign us out, Nick.
Go follow us on the socials.
Yeah.
We're gonna review Snyder Cut when it comes out, baby. We're ready.
Woman moment.
Might be the title.
Yeah.
All right. Bye, guys.